Hi, I'm Keith Peterson. Every year for the last 24 years, the Cardinal Flyers have gotten together in Winter Haven, right before Sun and Fun, to play with our Cardinals for a couple of days. We usually go on a day trip for one of those days just to have some fun, and this year, our day trip was to Sensenich Propeller. This video is to capture just a few highlights from that tour. Hope you enjoy it. Our guide for this tour was Steve, a longtime Sensenich employee. He showed us how they receive the wood and grade it. Only a small percentage of the wood is suitable for use in propellers. They shape each board and build up blocks based on a pattern for each type of propeller they build. The blocks are glued together and clamped while the glue cures. The blocks are then brought to the milling machine. They are then hand-shaped based on templates.
Then he'll check blade angles on it. He's already carved the angles on the flat side of the blade. That's like one of the first steps you do. The way we check them is with these templates.
Here is one of those templates. The prop is then brought to a small work area where the tip leading edges are added.
And this also has a coating of paint on it. So the one downside to making these props, there's a little tiny bump, like a 1/4 inch up here, because it's got to go to Plant City to put the paint on it. We don't have a paint booth here right now. If you get into rain, the rain will erode this wood away very, very, very quickly. It won't take any time at all. So you have to put something hard to resist that rain. What you see here, this golden color is a brass. We did used to use Manel at one time. A lot of people never heard of it. Manel is kind of in between stainless steel and brass. It's a little easier to work on props that are 76 inches and smaller. And we use the stainless steel on all the larger props like the Fairchild and Stearman and so forth. So that piece of then he's ready to go and put the fasteners in, put in the rivets and the screws. Once they're in, we don't like to leave them exposed. We want something to kind of hold them in there. So that solder that we put on the tips, we'll also put it on top of every screw hole and rivet hole. It's like a...
The propellers are then checked again to confirm quality and specifications. The group enjoyed an excellent lunch on their way to the second Sensenich facility. Here the wooden props are painted. Sensenich makes propellers for many applications, including airboats. Metal propeller blanks are brought in and go through a multi-step machining process, some in a moving bed and some in an enclosed CNC mill. They are then manually shaped and balanced.
That's our horizontal balance. And so this is heavy blade, and I'm going to go over and make sure it follows it. And sometimes you have to take this in and out a couple times just to make sure. Okay, that's definitely the heavy blade. Then we're going to check vertical on it too.
The final blade twist is checked and adjusted. After painting, the metal propellers are complete. This propeller has strain gauges attached for vibration testing. Composite prop hubs are milled from solid blocks. Forms are used to manufacture the composite blades, with layers built up before being cured under pressure. We were asked not to film those processes. Many CFO members brought home a drone propeller blank. A big thank you to Sensenich and Steve for the great tour. We had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the overview.